Namaskar. Welcome to Conversations with Rakesh. This week, I'm taking a question which is perfect for the kind of month we are going through exam month. So, here's the question Rakesh, I'm a parent. My kid is faring poorly at school. How can I help them? This is the month where exams take place, and then in a few months, results come out. And we know what happens. There are many parents who publicly display that, oh, their child has done very well and how proud they are. And many parents, unfortunately, can't do that because their children may not be getting the same scores. And this is not young children I'm talking about. This is even college going students. In the corporate world, this is the promotion cycle. So this obsession with coming first and doing well as defined by a number is an obsession in at least the society I live in. It could be a very Indian cultural thing, Asian cultural thing, but I think it's a global phenomenon. And I would like to talk about it that I'm a parent, you are also parents and brothers, and you have kids and teens and college students and families around you who are going through this stressful time of exams. And we should talk about it because I think this obsession with scores and marks is causing a lot of problems on the learners. Now, whether scores and marks are helpful for career is a different topic. I have taken one concept which is connected to the student because they write these exams and don't do very well. So there's a video on that. Today, I'm going to focus a lot on what can you as a parent, caregiver, a confidant of the person writing an exam or going through the education system and not doing well as defined by scores can do to help them. And to do that, I'm going to give you two or three big conceptual issues. And I want you to focus it from your perspective that you are the parent or the caregiver, and the person, the child, the teenager, or the college student is not doing well. What can you do? Let's not worry about them. We'll come to them separately. You, as a parent and caregiver, you have a very big role to play here. The first important concept you as a parent has to understand is that every child, when they come on this earth, comes with a certain capabilities. And these capabilities were very nicely explained in a wonderful book called The Multiple Intelligences Theory by Howard Gardner. Now, I don't think this book is a definitive work that defines everything. This is, I think, grandma's logic, and all of us know about it that some of us are very good in certain activities. There are some children who are very good in sports, some children who are very good with nature and animals, some children are very good with painting and expressing themselves through art, some children are very good with music and singing. Some children are very good with words, some are very good with numbers, some are very good with connecting with people, so they make friends faster. Some are very secluded with themselves but are very sharp in their logical reasoning. So these are various capacities and intelligences. And the whole idea of education system and school was to help the learner nurture all these intelligences and keep adding more. Like nowadays, there are many more intelligences that are coming up. One is gadgets. Many children and learners are very good with them. Some of them are not. So this is special intelligence. Some people are very good with making things with their hands. And that's another intelligence that we should bring in. And like that, there could be many, many more. You as a parent have to first understand this, that you would know your children's intelligences. You have seen them. Nobody knows them better except you. Now, there could be a reason you have put them in a school or a board or a college which heavily focuses on exams, which don't connect with intelligences. So, here's a scenario. Let's say you have a son who's very good with plants and animals and nature, but now you've put them in a terrible board which is making them write exams, and the exams are important and the scores are important for admission in a college, and they're going through hell. So this is the mismatch you have to start working on, that their intelligence and the exams they are writing are disconnected. So if you start thinking in that direction, we'll come to solutions later, but you need to first enlighten your mind and open your mind that there could be a mismatch between your kids' intelligences and the systems they are operating in. And that is a very big moment for us as parents to realize the problem. Second thing, maybe your kid or your son, daughter, teenager, college student is going through some kind of a learning disability. There was this amazing movie Amir Khan made called Tare Zameen Pe that talked about dyslexia, attention disorders, autism, and many times we parents हमको पता ही नहीं होता है सब चीजें. Many of us पता होता है लेकिन deny कर देते हैं कि अरे ठीक है ठीक हो जाएगा. So we have our own challenges. But that movie really talked about a character, a very naughty character called Ishan, I think. And the parent is this ambitious father, always wants the children to do well. Bada beta, lawn tennis, he doesn't do well, and the father is disappointed. And the mother is this loving caregiver, homemaker, takes care of everyone. And Inu is very naughty and is very misbehaved because Inu and Ishan, when they look at the board and the teacher is doing mathematics, they are unable to see the numbers like how other kids do. They have some challenge. And because of this challenge, his attention, his ability was not as similar to other students. So his scores were bad. The father thought कि मेरा बेटा बकवास है, इसको hostel में भेज देंगे so that he's disciplined there. And that's what the movie talks about. And then Amir Khan figures this out, comes and meets the parents and tells them कि Inu has nothing wrong. It's just that he has this condition and you have to understand that condition. That's why he's not able to write exams and get those marks. And that's the light bulb moment for the parents that many of us miss out, that we sometimes don't know that our kids and our students may have some learning challenges and learning disabilities. And instead of denying them, instead of treating them कि अरे मर गए अब क्या होगा, learn to accept it and there's a way to deal with it because that will help us and them accordingly. So that's second thing we have to start thinking about. The third thing, there could be some mental challenges our children and learners and students are going through. There could be a bully, there could be a heartbreak issue, there could be stress and anxiety, there could be addiction to video games, there could be some abuse that they don't talk about. There could be just mood swings and imbalances because they're going through a lot. Their bodies are changing, minds are changing. किससे बात करेंगे वो लोग? And because of that, there could be some changes in their studying patterns and marks. But this is a very serious indicator कि कुछ गड़बड़ है. And that's what my request to you is that there could be mental challenges that they are going through and you have to understand them. So let me make sure you understand these three important things you as a parent and caregiver has to do. One, open your own mind and think about multiple intelligences. Maybe the intelligence of your son, daughter, and the system they are operating, there's a serious mismatch. They were born to do sports, पर आप लोगों ने उनको IIT कोचिंग में डाल दिया. वो बेचारा परेशान हो जाएगा. क्या स्कोर करेगा? Because his intelligence and the reality are very very different. And I know why you do this. You do this कि अच्छा कॉलेज मिलेगा, जॉब मिलेगी, पैसा कमाएगा, घर खरीदेगा. But please understand that this is not what the child wants. The child wants to play, their intelligence is about playing. So find a mechanism to connect the dots instead of shutting one down and putting them in this machine of education, because we know this machine of education is really unproductive for the child. So please understand that you have to research, read that book, Google the videos, look at experts talking about intelligences which are important for you, and you are the only person who knows the intelligences of your child. So connect the dots. Number two, there could be learning disabilities. Find that out. Consult an expert, read about it, and look at patterns in your kid. Does the kid have learning disabilities? And if yes, deal with it in the proper fashion. And number three, are they going through mental challenges? Are they upset? Are they stressed? Are they being abused? And they will not put up as a letter to you ki I'm abused or I'm going through a bully. This is where you as a parent have to become a lot more empathetic and reach out to them, talk to them. If they're not talking to you, maybe they don't trust you and there is a big wall that is coming. So you have to find a way to reach out to them. Now let's look at the steps to think about the solutions. That once you've got your act together, that let me understand multiple intelligences, let me become empathetic and understand the mental challenges, and let me look at the learning disabilities, if any. You as a parent and caregiver have to really take this very seriously and start connecting with your child. You have to make an effort to talk to them, make them comfortable, make them safe. There is nobody in the world who loves them except you, unconditionally. So don't give up that role. And in that process, see if you can break those walls, make them talk. And they will tell you, Ki Papa, there is this person and he bullies me. So there is now a path to help them. Papa, I had this heartbreak and I don't know what to do. There is a path to do something about it. Or Papa, there is something wrong. I don't want to talk about it. And that could be an abuse. And that's a very important path. And there is a mechanism to help them. Then there could be learning disabilities, that there are some experts you could connect with and find out these mechanisms so that you understand that my kid is suffering from this issue. Let me now find a way to help them. But be very careful. Don't do it immediately. Please first talk to them, build the trust, and then tell them that there is a path. Would you like to take this? And make sure they approve and agree. It is their life. Without their approval, please don't take them to a counselor or an expert or a psychiatrist because they feel that something is wrong with them. And your job is to make them feel that, hey, there is a challenge. We will find the expert, but you have to first know about it and then we'll go together. And if they feel that something is wrong with them, then their self esteem and confidence is damaged permanently, which can be detrimental for their life in the future. So please don't push them into a room with an expert and they're like, अरे यार मेरे को तो बोला था आइसक्रीम खाने जा रहे हैं यहाँ पे तो कोई counselor psychiatrist है, is something wrong with me, and they take it very very negatively. So that is very important. The second thing you should do is, if their intelligences and the systems they are in are disconnected, please change it. Let's say they love sports or music or words or mathematics and they are made to do things they don't like. The exam is nothing to do with their intelligences. Find a new school. There are plenty of schools who offer study patterns which are connected to intelligences. In fact, many of us don't know that there is a board in India called NIOS, which is a lot more simpler, a lot more flexible. It allows the learner to decide what to do. But many of us don't want to put our children in that schools. So please look at options, recalibrate your own ambitions about your children, and find them schools which give them a lot more flexibility and help them do scores connected to their intelligences. There are mechanisms where they can take subjects on physical education because they are sports people and they'll do better. And that score will give them the confidence. So you can help their success by connecting these two. Please don't put them in universities just because of test scores, because उन लोगों को बहुत परेशानी होती है. And not every child is the same. So you have to find the right school, college, board, university that helps them with their intelligences, helps them blossom with more intelligences. It may be a slow path. And if your ambition is कि मुझे अपने Instagram पे डालना है कि मेरा बेटा फर्स्ट आया और अब बड़े कॉलेज में है, I think it's your problem. And you are pushing your son and daughter into areas they don't want to. And I know that this month and the next 2 months हमारे देश में अब यही चलने वाला है. मेरा बेटा फर्स्ट आया 99%, colleges will say कि we will take 99-100%. This madness I don't think is going away. हम लोग लेक्चर मारते रहेंगे, कुछ भी करते रहेंगे, ये सिस्टम चेंज होने में टाइम लगेगा. So what you should do is first change your own approach towards your child. Empathize with them, connect with them, recalibrate your own definition of success. Marks are not an indication of anything. It's a score. Treat it like a score. आप किसी डॉक्टर के पास जाओगे, वो आपका ब्लड टेस्ट लेके कुछ रिपोर्ट देगा. रिपोर्ट में शायद कुछ नंबर कम ज्यादा है, हैज नो इंडिकेशन अबाउट योर state of success. So please don't always think about these things as the ultimate decision of life. It's a input parameter. You can always change it, recalibrate it. थोड़ा कुछ विटामिन खा के वो स्कोर अच्छा भी हो सकता है. All that is possible. But I think it's important for you to reconstruct your definition of success, learn a lot more about education and the various colleges and schools and boards that are available, change your outlook towards your society. Because if you do that, you'll be able to help your child a lot better. And there could be learning disabilities and mental wellness issues that they are suffering with. So empathize with them, talk to them, become their confidant, and then collectively work on a solution with them. The next few months are going to be hard. All you parents out there, college admissions and many more things happen. We know it's a very unproductive, inefficient system. It will take time to change. There are lots of good things happening. I'm very happy that many good things are happening, but I think it won't happen to everyone so quickly. So, your role as a parent and caregiver is mission critical at this point of time. Be with your child, be with your learner kid, be with your teen, be with your college going son, daughter. And I think your love will give them the strength to go through this process. Stay safe. Hi there. I hope you're enjoying the videos my team and I are putting together based on the questions you send us. If you like this video, do check out the others on the channel. And also check out the courses I and my team of experts teach on communication, confidence, collaboration, curiosity, creativity, and competence on our website some.education. That's some.education. All the details are in the description box below. Last not least, please do like, share, and subscribe to our videos. They really help us. I do videos every Sunday 5 p.m. based on your questions. So keep them coming and stay tuned.